You okay? R2D2? R2D2. I think we're good. Well, you're blessed. We're all blessed now. The world be damned. Not us. 650 people were spared tonight. There was a glow in Anaheim tonight. Oh man, don't get me started. So, my new album's called Freedom, everybody. I'm guessing most of you know. Thank you for your support. It's been wonderful. It's been important to me. I know it's been important to Sean, obviously. Sean and I wrote the whole darn thing. He produced it, and it was a real feat, a real personal feat, and it's been fun to support it. I'm going to try to stay committed to supporting it in all different kinds of ways, you know? You know, when we have a project we really believe in, and then 2 weeks later we're like, yeah, not time. Not this time. It means a lot to me. This next song, I will say that, you know, we wrote most of it, you know, I think we wrote like all of it in my house. We had this little den in the house, and you don't need much nowadays except, you know, guitar and some keyboards and a laptop and a good microphone. So it was cool. You could write it and then like record it right away. And, but of course, I was also in the house with my family, you know, and you know, I think I just, you know, saved the world. And I'd come out into the kitchen and my daughter would say, "Can you get the Wheaties?" And so it keeps you grounded. This one, y'all know how I hit the jackpot 22 years ago and met my wife, right? I mean, I understand a lot of you wrote Mrs. McIntyre in your textbooks, and it's a you know, it's a nuanced relationship you have with my wife. But she's freaking awesome, and you know, as you're writing songs, you know, you do have to kind of like, sometimes I'm like, if there's a script or a movie or a song, you know, I go, geez, I wonder what their husband thought of that one, you know? But you do have to bury your soul. You do have to just write, you know, what comes up. And so this next one is, you know, it came up, and she just kind of gave me like, oh, that one. And I tried, you know, like husbands do. We don't learn. And I said, no, just the beginning is about you, and then the rest of it is about other women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I blew it. We really need to, you know, close our mouths as soon as we can, but yeah, I certainly can't. No, but this song is bittersweet. I mean, we are of a certain age, aren't we all? And, you know, we're at a place where we can look back at, hopefully, at, you know, some of the relationships were not good, but we either learned from them or they were bittersweet. And this song kind of, you know, fills that hole, so to speak. And so I'm going to sing it before I say something stupid.
Never seen you look so pretty. Why you look so sad? Was it something I said? What's wrong with that? We were gonna go into the city, and we both just met. And here we are again. They say we shouldn't look too far into the rearview mirror, but did we travel all this way, just to see it come undone. I always thought that we would fight forever after. Maybe great loves never die. Maybe they just fade away. I'm afraid to change, 'cause I can't let go, and I can't explain how we got this way. It's so hard to change when you can't let go. Is it worth the pain? I can see it slipping away. They say we shouldn't look too far into the rearview mirror. They say that you can travel all this way just to see it come undone. I always thought that we would fight forever after. Maybe great loves never die. Maybe they just fade away. I have to go. What about your things? I'll be back for them. Or you can just throw them away. What's wrong with you? How could you even say that? What do you want me to say? You just need some time. If I were possible, sure glad that time I stood up to your dad. I messed the words up. Running in the New York rain, I made it through the hills of Spain. Having never to explain, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Hey, how have you been? How about you say? That's good to hear. Hey, I got something to say. I love you deeply, and I always will. You occupy space in my heart that'll never be filled. They say we shouldn't look too far into the rearview mirror, but you can travel all this way just to see it come undone. I always thought that we would fight forever after. Maybe great loves never die. Maybe they just fade away. Maybe they just fade I love you deeply, and I always will. I love you deeply. I love you deeply, and I always will.